Alright, looks like we might be live. Just gotta make sure. Alright, cool. Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. More Slime Rancher, as you can see. And I'm here with Grapefruito, of course.
Hello.
Hi. So,
oh my god, you guys are... crap. Okay, carrots. Okay, we gotta do some tasks right away before my first slimes all die.
Okay, good. Shall I read off what our notes are at the moment?
Yeah, sure.
So, we've only got 3 notes other than the quantum slime census. And that is, find all the buried treasures, keep leveling up, and network with friends. So I guess that means you want to get your reputation up with them.
Yes.
Okay.
It's weird.
Hmm?
Why do I feel like I'm gliding around? I don't recall doing that before.
But like, is it like an ice thing? Like you're just kind of drifting a bit after you stop?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Oh, now as usual, I guess I need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing the stream.
Oh, you mean you're not watching my every move?
I mean, I've got 2 monitors.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Technically, if I have my, both the live stream window up and the OBS window up, I've got like 3 different angles of what you're doing at one time, so I can focus on only one if I need to.
Okay, well, good news is all 4 of the slimes are there.
Good.
Crap, where do I have those guys? I've kind of forgotten where...
Which ones?
The Dust Devil ones. Maybe they're down by the water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you put them down there. Oh, right, your Christmas lights.
Yeah, I gotta take those down. Well, maybe we'll do that after we get everything stabilized here.
Might be a good idea.
I have a feeling the drones are probably out of water, too. Actually, no, they're not, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, I guess I should mention to, it's kind of obvious at this point, we did manage to get, or you managed to get Metroid working, finally.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, actually, I just realized that we've got pretty consistent 9 views between both videos that are already out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'll just... Okay, where the hell are my Dust Devil slimes?
You didn't combine them, did you?
I probably did, I just can't remember where I did. Oh wait, no, they're up front here, aren't they?
Don't
Or no,
think so.
they used to be here. And then I moved them. Where did I move them?
I swear the last time I saw them, they were down by the water.
I thought so too. Okay, well, they're not here, obviously.
Huh.
Am I blind? Oh, right, they're in here.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
I knew you combined them all.
Okay, yes, I literally need 1 for this task. I should actually be more worried about the farm, though. It's... Okay, well, you guys have food, that's good. You guys have no food, that is not good.
Oh, do you want to know something kind of cool? I found a video. I'll have to send it to you after the stream. I found out that there is a company that's remaking a whole bunch of, like, classic rifles.
Oh, is this the, Oh, what gun are they remaking? The,
The STG-44.
Yeah, the, Palmetto State Armory.
Yeah, exactly them. Their Battlefield series of weapons. With,
yeah, that's...
apparently it comes in, like, you can get it in all of the modern calibers, too. And it's just basically swap out the barrel and that's it.
probably have to swap out the bolt too, I would
Oh yeah,
imagine. But that's
bolt and
pretty
barrel.
sweet.
That was the two things.
Oh, where am I going? Yeah, that's
Like that's
pretty
pretty cool.
sweet.
I always loved the STG-44, and I was always wondering, I said, can you buy those anywhere? Not that I think they're legal in Canada, but can you just get them
definitely not.
at all? Is anyone manufacturing them in the modern day, or is it just an antique?
No,
I guess
can't,
someone is
get them
now.
anymore. Yeah,
Which,
yeah. Palmetto mostly does AKs, pretty decent ones too, from what I hear. Wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so they mostly make AKs, make a couple ARs and a Glock clone, I know. They also import some, like, Romanian AKs and stuff.
alright, weirdly specific.
Wait,
Are you lost?
how am I this lost? Okay,
Where are
hold
you
on.
trying to go?
Right, because I usually take my cave there, like my cave portal there. I was like, why am I kind of so lost at the moment?
Where are you trying to get to again?
I'm trying to get to the quarry. Because I need some... Yeah, see, this is where I was trying to get to, but of course we got the portal right there.
Okay.
Just completely forgot about it. Yeah, I want to get some, of the, crystal slimes.
Right.
Oh, I've got no power. There we go. Oh, I never got around to reading the notes. But, oh wait, no, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, it's just the three things. Treasure chests, level up your 7 club, and network.
Okay. Treasure chest.
Yeah, like the pods.
Oh, the treasure pods, right.
Yeah, you still haven't found all those as far as I'm aware.
No, I haven't. Actually, how many, Okay, I only need 5 more that are in this area. It's not too bad.
I can bring up a map.
I'd like to look around a little bit myself first.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because we don't know which ones you found and which ones you haven't.
That is a fair point. I obviously got that one.
Which one was that?
One in the cave.
Uh-huh. I don't know which one that is based on the map I'm looking at.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, wait, these can go.
The hell?
Okay, let me check the drone's programming here.
Ejecting carrots onto the floor.
Source silos. Okay, so why are you dropping them? It's very weird.
Surprisingly, some of these maps for treasure pods are already for, you know, where are they in Slime Rancher 2?
Yeah, probably another, like, this one and maybe one other stream, and that might actually be...
Yeah, just kind of finishing up the last little bits of things, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we got another call already. Bob. Bob wants chickens, because of course he does. Pretty easy order. Pop these in. I don't really have any use of keeping them around. Pickle pear, I think I've got... Yeah, I've got a couple here. I have no idea what they're used for.
Just looking at these, I might have to see them in-game, but I'm actually not too fond of the Slime Rancher 2 map. Like, I like the style of it in 1 a lot better.
Alright. Okay, so I need one of you. One of you. Or you, your brother. You stone? Yes, yes you are.
Some noisy
and
chickens.
Rooster. Oh. Get in my gun. There we go. Might have to get some more stony hens. We'll have to see.
Okay.
All
There's
right,
an easy
Bob.
way you can do that.
Oh yeah, the chicken duplicator.
Yes, the gambling. Gambling with the lives of poor innocent chickens.
Okay.
Not really the lives as much as their
shoot.
entire existence.
They do not actually have food in the cave. Oh wait,
It's carrots.
those are beets. Someone has the beets. I can't remember who it is. Okay, there should be a lot in the silo, I think. Decent number.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered something else to bring up. I've finally gotten all of the animation done on my video that I've been making.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, the only thing is now I need to render it for probably several days.
Huh. Fun.
Yep.
By the way, I actually just noticed last time I went to watch a video, you don't actually have your two channels linked together.
What do you mean?
Like there's in the tab of your YouTube channel that says channels. It doesn't say that you have your animation channel.
Oh, yeah, I guess I never actually... I can probably do that from here.
And make sure to like kill the streamer or something.
It shouldn't. Stream still seems to be going. Oh, God, how did I think the reason I didn't do this was because I kind of forgot, and now I can't remember how I even did that.
Oh.
Basic info... Ah. That's weird. Okay, well, I do kind of have it linked, just not in the channels section for some reason.
We'll drone to flip.
How did it... Dashboard? No. Yeah, I'll have to Google that.
Why do I have that random tabby port in here? Huh.
No, not content manager. I just want to put it... Yeah, feature channels. That's how it is. Okay, so yeah, click your profile in the upper right corner. YouTube Studio, of course. Yeah, customization, that's where I am. Under featured selection. Featured sections?
I do love it how there isn't really kind of any sort of manual on how to do stuff like that.
No, it's... Oh, featured channels, there we go.
Farm is
There it
just
is.
about stabilized, I think.
Why is it not there?
Good question.
For fuck's sake, I did exactly what it told me to do.
Did you refresh the page?
I did, yes. Okay, not only did I refresh the page, Okay, it says featured. It's down at the bottom. I've got a featured, channel. It's just when I go into the channel section, it's not there.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, time to take down the Christmas lights. go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe that's one of those things that's like, I've done it, and it did actually register, but for no particular reason, it takes another 10 minutes before it actually pops up.
Yeah, it's possible.
YouTube
And
is...
especially when you end a stream, it takes like a good 5 minutes before it shows up.
I know, there's a lot of things like that where it just kind of doesn't really do what it's supposed to sometimes, or it takes ages to do it. YouTube's weird. It's not very, it's not very good, basically.
Okay. Oh, right, okay. Yes, general task is get more money.
Okay. Yeah, that's fairly straightforward. How much more do you need?
About 20 grand.
That's not great. Anyways, what do I do now?
Wait, do I have any refinery link? Well, actually, I don't have a place to put it, so that is irrelevant. There are still a couple little quality of life things I gotta get around here.
No?
Refinery links near wherever I'm harvesting stuff would be a good start.
Yeah, good point.
Although I suppose I could just put them around here. There's really no reason I couldn't. I decided to put them out front for some reason that... Yeah, reason escapes me at the moment. Okay, these guys are still doing their thing.
Forgot about the lava lamps. I need to stop looking at the stream, because I always get confused about where you are, since it's, you know, a good... maybe 30, 40 seconds behind.
Oh.
I need to just focus on the one on the...
Is it really that long?
It's, hang on. Yeah, maybe about 20. It's hard to say.
Huh.
It's better than it was. There were times when it was like, you know, a good minute or two behind. That was before I got, you know, an internet connection wired.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let me go get the rest of the harvesters here.
Oh, do you want to know something new that I've started doing as another self-improvement thing?
Yeah, sure.
So, you know how I've been practicing the guitar lately? A problem I found that I know I mentioned to you is that basically it's impossible to find the sheet music or the tabs for the music I want to learn to play, because the music I like is somewhat obscure. What I've been using for some of that stuff is I found some people who have done covers of the song on YouTube. So if I can just see what they're playing, I can transcribe it onto a notepad document. Which is also not ideal for certain songs that are more obscure, and then you can't even find that. So my only other option is to, you know, just listen to the song and write it down based on notes, except I have no idea what any of the notes are. Because I can't... I can tell whether, you know, if I'm playing a note, I can tell if it's wrong, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be, is my problem.
Okay.
So, to deal with that, I found a website. It has, like, you know, you do a little quiz, and it, like, you know, plays a note, and then you have to pick which one is correct. So yeah, I've basically been training myself to be able to figure out notes by ear. And I'm not good at it in the slightest.
It's definitely an interesting way to spend your time.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that I guess I'm just doing now. Also, one of those just stupid things I'm doing while the stream is going is I've just decided to try organizing my bookmarks a bit better.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, because I've got so many that are just in the other bookmarks and not in anything in particular, so I have no idea where they're supposed to be, or what half of them even are.
Yeah, I really should do a big bookmark clean too. I've been putting it off for years. Like I've got a lot of my stuff somewhat organized, but yeah, it's not exactly ideal, obviously.
No.
Okay, you guys have a decent amount of food.
Or you
You
know,
guys have no foods.
it's one of those things like I did have it organized very well, and then at some point what the fuck?
Hold on, I need to buy something real quick.
Yes, I don't know what I just saw, but that looks very important.
9 grand? Absolutely. Okay, how the hell do I do this? Was in here? No.
They don't just
probably in
automatically...
Curios.
Oh,
Back up. Oh, that is expensive. Holy crap.
they knew how much people would pay for that, though.
I don't even have that stuff. Wow.
God.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, the thing I
Interesting.
was saying before is like, you know, I was keeping very good organization of everything. And then at one point, you know, I found something that didn't properly go into any of my folders. So I just put it in other bookmarks until I felt like, you know, dealing with it again. And then the next thing I know, I've got 100 of those things that I did the exact same thing for.
Ah.
And I was like, you don't do it one time and then you never do it again, or you just really half-ass it from that point on.
Yeah.
What is this?
You know, I recently, well, I mean, not super recently, but I got a new chair, and I could have sworn it was actually, it could actually, like, have me sit forward more, but it kind of feels like it's not for some reason.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm just not sitting far enough back. Maybe that's the problem.
Not sure. I kind of forgot you got a new chair.
Yeah, it's been working out pretty good for the most part.
That's good. Apparently I had something for a 3D printer at one point.
Yeah, I've got tons of like weird CNC stuff that I've always wanted to kind of get myself a CNC machine. It's just not exactly a practical investment at the moment.
Ooh. This 3D printer I apparently saved at some point does 3D printing, laser engraving and cutting, and CNC carving.
Is that Maker Forge one?
It's called the Snap Maker.
Snap Maker, okay. This way apparently.
Oh my god, it's got a rotary module that you can get with it?
Wait, like as in add another
Yeah,
axis?
turn your Snapmaker into a powerful 4-axis CNC powerhouse. 4-axis rotary
That's
carving
pretty
and
good.
laser engraving. Holy shit.
Okay, that's actually pretty sweet, to be honest.
They just sell an emergency stop button.
Probably not a bad thing to
Just
have.
like a big red button. It looks like a bottle cap for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes you have to use that button.
Yeah, just come out and see it just going horribly wrong.
Oh yeah, one of our machines currently is, oh boy, it is fucked. It is absolutely 100% fucked.
What happened to it, and what is it?
It is a press brake, a big 12-foot one. Not quite our most used, but probably our second at least. Not entirely sure where I'm going at the moment.
Oh yeah, the big terrifying ones. Okay.
No, this isn't the flywheel one. We got rid of the flywheel
okay.
one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, those technically no one should really be using those anymore. They are nice on occasion though.
Hmm.
Anyways, but see, this is one of those times where the flywheel ones are nice because they are pretty darn consistent because there aren't any hydraulics. It's all like screws to adjust the ram height, and obviously like the flywheel just works like a flywheel. It just
does
spins
its
around
thing.
it just does its thing, and then it works like that. But
of course, there's
the other
no
ones,
shut off for hand crushing.
no,
You just
and
kind of have
that's
to let it happen.
yeah, and that's I won't go into details. But yeah, that's why we got rid of the old bit large one. Yeah.
Yep.
Industrial accidents, scary stuff. Anyways, so the issue with hydraulic ones is, of course, that like, well, hydraulics aren't exactly consistent all the time, or hydraulics move when it's like if you leave it suspended at all. Oh, this is gonna work. No, it's shredded. Cool. Hydraulics will kind of like sink a little bit if left suspended for a while. So now, in theory, the machine is supposed to keep that in check. It does not, though.
Of course.
Oh, that's a little bit of a. It's not like a hard order. But I can do it. Okay, I've got so many of these beats. I'll take some of those to the pink slimes. Yeah, so it has these little you can like calibrate it and say like, oh, here's hey, the RAM is here. Remember that it's here at this particular height, and usually it works somewhat well. Usually have to set to around 86 degrees to get to move to 90 degrees, but aside from that, recently though, and like just yesterday, it started doing this really weird thing where between one bend and another, without touching any settings, one side of the RAM will just be instantly go out by at minimum a quarter inch.
That's not a good amount.
No, that is a huge amount. Like, it's really bad, and we basically have to reference it all the time now, because now it's just going out of reference whenever the hell it feels like, and we can't do consistent bends.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, it's a big problem, alright.
Oh, okay.
But although it maybe now my endless complaining about how, hey, the presses are broken, we need someone to come in and look at them, maybe someone will finally listen.
You'd hope.
You'd hope so, yeah. Okay, that's done. What was I doing? Right, going into the glass desert to get some daredevil slimes.
Damn, I'm just looking at this 3D. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. It's showing like a little GIF of the rotary CNC thing working. That is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Let
me the laser.
There we go.
Oh, you can even laser things onto like cylinders.
Yeah, like I think you can do like glass bottles and stuff on stuff like that.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You want one now, don't you?
I mean, I always liked the idea of getting a 3D printer. I just, you know, don't have the modeling skills or typical things that I would need it for to justify it half the time.
Why are they riding each other? What is this thing?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, there's my last two victims. Okay, let's try a few of the machines. I can't remember, do I have... No, I never got around to putting a refinery link here. Oh, okay, pepper jam, that's nice. Yeah, is refinery links on the, Oh wait, I do have a refinery. Why the hell does that not show up on the map? Okay, well, there we go. We got a refinery link here. Couple glass shards. Anything good in here?
I don't really like their modeling of the emergency stop button. Like, you know, it's got like raised edges, like a little kind of sleeve around it sort of thing. It's like, I don't want that. That would hurt. I want if it's going to be an emergency stop button, it needs to be designed for me to run into the room and just slam my hand down on it immediately.
Yeah, sorry. Are you saying it has like basically protection like cover around it so you have to purposely like push with fingers to turn it off?
Kind of. Like, it is about like bottle cap size, but it's got like sort of like, you know how the way some of those lights...
Send me the picture, Juan. Okay. I want to see this.
How do I... There we go, copy image. There you go, like, as you can see, it's got kind of like almost a lightsaber head, like, thing around it.
No.
Like I said, you need to be able to just smash your hand onto that immediately.
Yeah, like, no. It needs to be accessible from all sides. That's...
Also, it's stupid because the way they show it is that they just, like, mounted it to the top of one of the supports for the laser, or the, like, you know, it's got... The 3D printer has, like, two beams going up and then one across that the, head moves on, I guess? Or
no. Don't tell me they put it on there.
Yeah, they put it on top of one of the beams. Like, no, again, somewhere on
throw everything out.
Yeah, if I slam my hand down on that, I'm gonna be flipping the whole printer.
Oh, no,
I don't know if it needs to be there or not, but, you know, that's where they show it. It's like, I'm just putting it on the desk somewhere.
Yeah, you don't introduce excessive movement to stuff like that. That's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I mean, good idea, poor execution.
Yeah.
Anyways, why is
how are you guys doing? Oh, you are out of food. You were organizing your bookmarks. That's
right. Why. I was doing that at one point, wasn't I?
Yep. Okay, how many chickens do I have in reserve here? Oh, I've got a ton. Okay.
Good. And if not, you can always gamble some more.
Yeah, that machine isn't exactly paying off well.
I know, it's very amusing.
Yeah. 50% of the time, it works all the time.
Yep. I question 50% of the time.
Oh, by the way, I recently came across a book series that I kind of feel like you might like it. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay, what's it called?
The Three Body Problem.
I feel like I've definitely heard of this. I don't know why
I'm
I've
actually
heard
surprised
of it.
I never heard of it. Yeah, it's
where have I seen this before?
I wonder if you've heard the quote about like the dark forest and the possibility of, what is it called? The answer to the Fermi paradox, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe. When you said dark forest, it's like, you mean, isn't that Dante?
No. It's I suppose it isn't really spoilers. Okay. It's Drake's equation, right? That estimates how many planets might be able to support life in the universe, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And if I'm also not misremembering, the Fermi paradox
is why the hell can't we find any of them?
Yeah. Okay, so the Dark Forest is the possibility of a solution or of a reason why why we're not seeing life out there. And it's actually a rather disturbing one, to be honest. So I'm probably going to butcher the explanation for this, but it basically there's a metaphor of a dark forest where everywhere there are hunters looking for basically other people and prey in this forest. And if, for example, one of the someone in the forest leaves a mark of, hey, this is me, here I am, all the hunters in the forest are going to see that, and they're going to say, oh, easy prey over there. And
so it's just like all hunters hunting each other.
All hunters are hunting each other, and the idea that basically everywhere aliens, except apparently us, have figured out that it's like, if you let people know where you are, the other aliens are going to eliminate you. It doesn't matter how technologically advanced you are a threat to them, no matter what level of advancement you are.
Interesting. I remember ages ago there was, like, on one of the various creepypasta narration YouTube channels, there was something sort of like that. It was just, it was a very short one, just saying, like, we send out messages. And eventually we got one back that just said, stop broadcasting, they'll hear you. And that was
Actually,
that was the
the
kind of the same thing, just someone like, look, shut up, someone is listening, you don't want them to find you.
That actually kind of happens in one of the books. That's what kind of sets off the whole event. They get a message back from a star that says, do not answer, do not answer, do not answer. Then a second message comes saying something to the effect of, I am a pacifist member of my species. If you respond, they will be able to find out where the signal came from, and your world will be invaded. I say again, do not answer, do not answer.
Okay, well, that would be actually a very depressing thing. Like, if you just find out aliens exist all over the place, it's like, oh, none of us can actually talk to each other because we'll just end up exterminating each other.
Yes, and, oh yeah, oh crap, have I lost? No, okay, they're all clustered in one big lump there. Okay, so that's done. Farm's pretty secure. Okay. Let's maybe try to get reputation up with someone.
Okay.
Let's maybe start with Victor. I kind of... Yeah, I want to get some stuff for Victor.
Okay.
Wait, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way.
Anyways, back to my... What are some of these bookmarks? I don't even remember half of these.
Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to read you a quote from one of the books, because it's a really good quote, and also about how we really don't know much about our universe and what could be causing it. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. It gives two hypotheses, the shooter hypothesis and the farmer hypothesis. In the shooter hypothesis, a good marksman shoots at a target, creating a hole every 10 centimeters. Now, suppose the surface of the target is inhabited by intelligent two-dimensional creatures. Their scientists, after observing the universe, discover a great law. There exists a hole in the universe every 10 centimeters. They have mistaken the result of the marksman's momentary whim for an unalterable law of the universe. Interesting. And then we have the farmer hypothesis. The farmer hypothesis, on the other hand, has the flavor of a horror story. Every morning on a turkey farm, the farmer comes to feed the turkeys. A scientist turkey, having observed this pattern to hold without change for almost a year, makes the following discovery. Every morning at 11, food arrives. On the morning of Thanksgiving, the scientist announces this law to the other turkeys. But that morning at 11, food doesn't arrive. Instead, the farmer comes and kills the entire flock.
I don't quite understand what the point of it is.
The point of it is
so like okay,
that
so it announces, hey, this is what happens every day, and then one day it doesn't happen. It's like, okay, so that you were it was entirely consistently accurate up until that exact moment.
But see that's kind of the point though. That all our scientists say like, oh yeah, we know so much about the universe.
Yeah, I mean I get that until the one time it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I suppose it's in a way kind of saying like, hey, just because we see this law that or basically think, hey, you know, it's all, we know exactly how the universe works. It's like, no, you don't. We're observing patterns. We don't really know if these patterns are basically eternal or hold consistent everywhere. We really don't.
Right. I mean, the way I see that is like, it's kind of, I mean, like that's not really, the turkey one isn't like the most profound thing because that's just anything. Like, you know, how there's those people that have been claiming that, oh, what was it? Like, you know, the whole, not to get too much into the global warming thing, but it's like, you know, it's undeniable that the planet's getting hotter, and that's, like, you know, it's always been getting hotter since the Industrial Revolution or something. Did you know that in the Victorian period, apparently the Thames froze, like, every year? Doesn't happen anymore. In, like, London.
No.
Yeah, it's like, that was always a thing. Oh, hello. We've got a person in the chat. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like, so, what the hell are those anime-ass things?
Oh, no.
What?
They are honey hunters.
I was gonna say, look
God,
like...
it looks like some furry thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's also, I've heard some really stupid theory. Not really a theory, just a claim that Vikings didn't eat food, like, didn't eat, fish. Because the water was frozen. Well, at that time, like, you know...
The ocean was frozen, that's...
Yes,
what?
apparently, because, you know, the Vikings didn't have boats or anything. But, you know, that was their claim. It's like, yes, but actually, there's evidence that it was actually unusually warm at that period. You know, 700 years pre-industrial revolution or whenever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just the thing of like, okay, you can't really just claim, oh, it's getting hotter now, therefore, undeniable proof of this. It's like, well, if you look at history, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Ever. And... you know, it's been going up and down, and then it's like, oh, there's this thing happening, this thing happening. It's like, well, are you taking into account planetary cycles? Are you taking into account solar cycles? Are you taking into account galactic cycles? Are you taking into account, like, you know, everything's a cycle within a cycle. Just measuring one cycle is not evidence of anything.
No,
you know,
you're
that's,
absolutely right.
That's sort of the thing I would claim with that turkey hypothesis, or farmer hypothesis. It's like, okay, so the turkey observed, hey, every single day, food comes at this time, and failed to notice, why does nothing exist prior to 1 year ago? Because,
well, I would imagine that's because they were born, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I suppose, but it's like, huh, why were we all born on this exact same day, or all came to this location on the same day? It's not, like, you know, it is an interesting idea, but it's sort of like just making a point of you guys aren't observing things correctly.
Although I think that's kind of one of the issues, though, is like,
yeah, like, it's...
well, we can only see what we can see, basically.
Yeah.
And we have such a limited time frame of reference that it's like, well, you can't exactly say anything with absolute certainty, and I think the farmer thing is a little bit more as well, saying something to the effect of, basically, our entire understanding of science is based on these observations. What happens if one day basically all of the observations change and nothing works anymore? Well, we're a little bit screwed then, aren't we? Because suddenly we have no idea how to do anything, basically.
Yeah, true.
Like what if suddenly electrons start flowing differently or stop existing altogether? Well, we have no electricity then.
I think if that happened, the lack of electricity would be the least of our concerns.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it would be like,
everything would be...
our entire bodies are disintegrating. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah,
I get what you mean. I think I actually don't even fully understand the difference between the two theories, like the shooter one and the farmer one. Like, it kind of sounds like it's exactly the same theory.
In a way it is,
It's just
yes.
like one of them is ascribing malice to the other, not necessarily even accurately.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good way of phrasing it, actually. The fact that, yeah, it's like I especially love that part about, like, you know, just, like, they mistake the momentary whim of the shooter. It's like, that to me is a very interesting part alone, because, I mean, some people might say, oh, it's evidence of, like, God or something, but it's like, what if there is a God, but he's not actually creating anything, like, on purpose? It's just happening. Just like, you know, like, oh, I'm just, like, I don't know, playing, like, the Men in Black thing. Oh, I'm just playing with marbles or something, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could see something like that, or, you know, might have just accidentally created everything and didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Or the thing I always think of, like, it's quite possible you could just, in that sort of situation, it's just like, yeah, so created Earth and all life on it, and then got bored and went somewhere else, and did this same thing over again in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Yeah. Actually, I have to be honest, like, I don't exactly... Oh. There's church pod out here.
What, in the...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, okay. That's kind of one of the things that always bugs me about scientists, especially kind of... It's always the ones that's like, oh, we are super confident we know how things work, or we're 100% certain in this. It's like, you have absolutely no way to tell that for sure.
No.
You're only as good as your observations.
You know what my favorite thing of scientific hypocrisy is? I think
that?
you kind of led me onto it with Vulcan. You know, the planet that doesn't actually exist.
Oh, yeah.
Just, you know, the thing of the scientists saying, or all the internet atheists in, what was it, like the early 2010s, saying like, oh, you're just, like, the religious people, you're just using a God of the Gaps argument. You don't understand why this happened, so therefore God. And then the scientists, like, hey, so we don't understand...
Yeah, meanwhile, scientists creating an entirely fictional planet.
Because they don't understand why something happened. And it's like, what are you guys doing? It's like, well, we don't know why this happened, so we created a planet named after a god. We are not the same, though.
Oh, that's fake.
Like, really? That's a terrible thing. It's like, scientists do that all the time. Half of their things are like... I mean, how many of their hypotheses are, this is how things happen? We can't actually prove that's how it happens, but the math says it does, so therefore we're right. Meanwhile, something completely different could be going on.
Whoa.
That was a lot.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
alright.
I just think that's kind of funny. Like, you know, you can't really claim one person is being ignorant than the other. It's like, nah, you guys are both kind of idiots, and just justifying your own lack of knowledge on something with, trust me, It was revealed to me in a dream. Which is still one of my favorite memes. What is that actually from?
Good question, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure I can... Oh, come on. Know your meme. Tell me the origin of it. Wasn't that like a Greek philosopher thing or something?
Might have been. I'm definitely getting better at this.
Okay, there's a picture here of an actual, like, book page with, like, references or something. Just the meme
Alright.
of... Just the meme of, when your essay is due tomorrow, but you've run out of references. Like, reference 1. This was once revealed to me in a dream. And what a Chad footnote. It's like, you don't need to know. I trust me. This dream. That's all the explanation you need.
Yep. Oh, there's no... Oh boy, there's a ton of them here. And this one too. Oh, come on, get some of them at least. I don't think I got a single one there. Where's some... Is that weird? No. Oh, crap. Holes in reality are starting to form.
That's fine.
Aha! That was shade. It's like in those old animations. You knew what was going to move because it was shaded slightly differently than the background, right?
Yep.
Any of you guys? Yep.
Ow. This is also a good one, just, again, the same format of when you run out of sources for an essay and it's, just Elrond. I was there 3,000 years ago.
Yeah. Where is the exit? This way. That's wrong.
God.
Right. Nope, that's actually real. That is not.
What the hell is this weird organic grain silent rock? I don't remember ever seeing that in the real world.
Oh, ow. Actually, I just remembered a game, I think it's in early access. It's kind of a horror game, sort of. It's called Voices from the Void. And, yeah, it's, basically you are listening for space signals with a radio telescope while all alone up in the mountains.
I do always like, mountain outposts. This is from the full page. Ooh, good graphics. Kinda good graphics. They're alright. Interesting.
Yeah. Boy, that was a really good run. I almost got the max amount.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Well, actually, for that slot, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can get them from other slots.
No idea. Okay, I've got to do one more run, because then I can unlock the next thing.
Ah, okay. I mean,
And I
when...
should probably hurry. back to the farm because I feel like stuff is probably going awry there right now.
Yeah, probably. Could be fine though.
Oh wow, here again. That's wrong. And I hope if I have the right thing. Oh wow, they went everywhere. Get back here.
But that actually reminds me of something that I've, hang on a second. There we go. Sorry, I just need to put a pause screen up for a moment there. Because I opened File Explorer and it opened, like, directly over top of the, you know, my left monitor. It didn't show up on the stream, but it's like I can't really move my mouse over that because, you know, that's the... So I had to pause it so I could grab that. Where did I put that? It was this... I don't know if they ever made it or not. We probably would never find out if they did. There it is. This rubber fortress idea for, like, observing... I guess it was, like, probably nuclear missiles and stuff. Or Russians, whatever it would be in the Cold War. It's basically so...
Alright.
In a mountain, build this, like, giant rubber dome, or, like, inflatable dome, like it's a ray dome, to cover a 360-degree revolving radar antenna. And it's got, like, fake rocks on this ray dome. And, you know, it's gonna get covered up with snow up in the mountains, and it just, like, looks like part of the mountain, but it's got, like, a whole underground, like, kind of like a cylindrical column going down. That, you know, it's got, like, a helicopter landing pad off to one side. It's got, like, the dish goes down into a bomb-proof, like, shelter level. It's got the command center, the barracks, all that stuff. Like, it's a really cool design. And it was one of those things I was thinking, like, God, this would be a cool, like, kind of setup for like, almost like a map for... I don't know, some kind of, like, Among Us type game. Like, you know, isolated mountain facility, all enclosed, everyone's got a task to do, but there's an imposter or a Soviet spy or something that's trying to infiltrate things, screw things up, and you have to find them.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be pretty good.
Yeah. I had another interesting... Where was that?
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Oh yeah,
wait, you're glitching chicken. No wait, no you weren't.
There's also this thing I found at some point. Like, I love looking at old... I don't know what they would have been, like, Popular Mechanics illustrations or something similar along those lines.
Oh, yeah.
This obviously isn't, because it's all in Russian, but it's like a... it's not really giving me scale for this. And if it... Oh, there it is. 300-meter long... I'm assuming based on what I'm... Like, atomic zeppelin.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. It's got, like, ATOM... and then a whole bunch of Cyrillic letters, so I don't know what it says. But, you know, it's got a little mini plane on it. Like those two-rotor helicopters. Giant-ass...
Wait, is it like a Sky aircraft carrier type of thing?
No, it's only got one of each. But, like, I think it's just like a luxury thing, but... Which is weird for the Soviets, since, you know, the proletariat and all that. It almost looks like one of those things you'd see in, like, Atomic Heart or something.
When is that coming out? It's gotta be soon, right?
I don't know if it's actually got a release date or not. It should. Oh, February 20th. Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
However, big problem, though. Let me guess.
Yeah, well, what are the requirements?
Processor. I don't know what that processor is. It looks bigger than what I probably have.
Is it a Ryzen one?
90 gigabytes of available space. Holy shit.
That's a big game.
90
90 gigs? That's actually kind of insane.
It's huge. Let's see. Windows 10, yeah. Processor says either a Ryzen 7 2700X. Or an Intel Core i7 770 or 700,700 processor or something. 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh, you got that covered at least.
Some kind of GeForce 1080, which I...
that's higher than yours, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. I've got a 1060, I think. Yeah, I kind of figured as much as, like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to play this.
Yep. Get a few more before stuff really starts collapsing. I already have enough, for sure.
Good.
Okay, reality's collapsing a little faster now. I should probably leave.
Yeah, so that's, you know, one of the various games that I probably won't be able to play until I get a new computer. Which is still the thing I'm debating about. Like, I know you've mentioned the idea of getting one of those little mini, streaming computer things to, like, run stream off of while I do everything on my main computer, but the problem is I don't think my computer can handle a lot of, like, the newer games coming out, so it's like, what's really the point of getting that? I should just turn my current computer into a streaming computer and get a whole new computer.
That does kind of make sense. Anyways, I got it.
Yeah.
Hello, Beatrix. Good to see you again. The bug reports you've been collecting have been most illuminating. With your help, I've isolated the source of the glitch slimes and have a fix in place for removing them in order to continue my work on the slimulation. But first, I must tell you something. I've determined that the slimulation I've been running on your performance with this project isn't wrong at all. Though true, it projected seemingly incorrect results, it was missing a crucial data point, that the universe can surprise you. Until I observed your willingness to help me, a stranger really, and then your tenacity within the slimulation, I thought people and their abilities were much more predictable. But you've shown me that all the data in the world still won't account for the spark in all humans that motivates them. And this doesn't mean attempting to project and learn with scientific process. It isn't... Sorry. And this doesn't mean attempting to project and learn. It's just weird how you project and learn with scientific process isn't worth pursuing. Quite the opposite, in fact. But it is important that I remember that the unexpected still has value. I regret that I have not seen this until now. Had I not simulated relationships and simply let them surprise me, then perhaps I would have connected with a lot more people in my life. So with that in mind, I do hope you will continue to stay in touch and to encourage this. I'm giving you ownership of my workshop. Additionally, I've decided not to fix a bug that created glitch slimes. It would seem to me that this very unexpected result is worth keeping, worth studying. So let's just see where it goes. Who knows? Though my simulation may not be perfect, may not be a perfect recreation of the far range, it has its own merit because it's so different. In that sense, it is a very exciting discovery. So please, continue to collect bug reports, though that I may continue to study glitch slimes. And I will continue to give you manifold cubes for your efforts. But also, perhaps we could occasionally just chat. You can pick the topic. I think I would very much enjoy that. Well, that's nice.
Perfect. Personal growth. Huzzah.
Personal growth. Ooh, alright. What have we got around here?
Ooh, new plots.
Got some... Yep. Interesting. Okay, so he's got a bunch of slime toys. He's... Oh. Hold on, can I choose to... Oh, cool, I can decorate
good.
the lab.
It was a little bit depressing looking before. Why is there just a lump of coral?
don't know. Interesting. Oh, that's just a server in a pile of rocks.
And
Interesting.
creeping around are you underwater?
I think I might be underwater.
Ah.
The guy's got an underwater lair. The hell?
Yeah, totally normal thing for him to have.
His desk there. Boy, this is actually a really big place. Huh. Oh, glitching texture.
Hey.
This is quite the place. Wow. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can put... Ah. Okay, this actually might be a very interesting place.
Okay.
Very interesting indeed, because I can put stuff on all of these. Okay, oh, he's got a hard light bridge. That is pretty sweet.
Nice.
Whoops. Okay, I'll have to figure out what the hell to do with this place.
Yeah. I just found another
Anyways.
game that I had on my wish list here that I kind of forgot about. And I need to
What's
find the description for it. I sent it to someone on Discord. Because, well, not
Yeah,
the description, but it was like a Steam review. It was hilarious.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, suffice to say, everything's a little bit, Oh yeah, everything's out of power. Okay. Yeah, we got work to do. We got a lot of work to do. Alright, let's check down here first. Kind of go front to back of the whole place. Okay. So you guys actually have food. Okay, this area is actually the best at the moment.
Okay. Where is that? I must have sent this way longer ago than I thought.
Yeah, it's usually the case.
Is it really that long ago? Ah, here it is. Okay, so the game, it's an interesting looking one. It's like a roguelike called Teleglitch, Die More Edition, which is always a good thing to hear. But the review was from someone who did not recommend it. So edit, a week or two after writing this review, I finally beat a Teleglitch. In the process, I learned something that affects my review. It seems the charm of Teleglitch is the way that it becomes your gaming arch nemesis. It mocks and sneers at you while committing heinous crimes, daring you not to stop. You become driven by your hate to defeat it, and hate keeps a man alive, or at least refusing to stay dead.
Alright then.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I sent to Xander saying, I think you'd probably like this game. Because that sort of seems to be his mindset with games at times, is just you play it until you hate it and then beat it out of spite.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm considering getting it because like it's really, really low graphics. Like it's a top-down game. Your character is, is 10 pixels.
Oh.
It's super low res, but basically everyone's says it's awesome in the and like, you know, it's rated most very positive.
Nice. Okay.
But I don't know, I might have to look into that one.
Have you ever actually, I'd be rather surprised if you hadn't heard of this one. It's kind of like not really famous, but it's very well known. Maybe as a Halloween stream. What's it called? Iron Lung?
Oh yeah, Iron Lung. Yeah, I like that. The way that game looks. It's a cool concept too.
that back. Actually not entirely sure, trying to remember what games I've got on my wish list. Some of them I'm certainly expecting. Actually, maybe when I'm done taking care of the farm here, maybe I'll read it out from my wish list.
Okay.
Do some kind of ones I'm looking at are.
Oh, that's right. I still have Proteus on here. Throughout the game came out.
Actually, what was that R1? The game that like took like 8 years to make. Was it Scorn? The kind of
Oh, the like Geiger one?
Geiger one.
Yeah,
no,
like
oh wait, yeah, sorry, the artist.
Giger
Yes,
or
yes,
Geiger,
yes,
I don't know how his name is pronounced. Crazy Swedish guy who made the aliens.
Yes. Yep. That is the one.
Yeah, unfortunately that is another one that I have checked, and yeah, it's my computer can't
No way
run
in
it.
hell you can run it.
Nope, not a chance.
How are you guys doing? I feel like, yeah, you're getting a little low. Okay. You know what? I'll come back around for you guys. Easier to go this way and drop these off. I feel like the drone over here is probably out of water too. Yep, they're both out of water, which means... No, maybe I didn't have more of you. Okay. These guys, we still have all of them, but I imagine they're probably out of food. They are. Actually, a drone should be on that, to be honest.
Oh, by the way, I just remembered something I'm gonna need to ask you about, probably off stream later, or get you to do some other time.
Okay.
So I think it was either yesterday or today. I finished editing all of the Death Stranding footage I currently have, so
okay.
I can keep playing it. The only problem is, as I mentioned before, I've made it to a point where I'm not really sure what's, like, you know, after I complete this next mission, it sort of seems like this is the last, like, you know, this is the end point of my journey. Like, this is where I was heading to all along.
Oh, so you're kind of wondering if you're getting your, like, point of no return or something?
Yes, but the problem is, there's 5 more chapters in the game. So, it's like, this seems like, what's gonna happen after this point? Is this, like... And, you know, I would look this up myself, of course, but it's like I don't want to spoil it for myself.
Yep. Yeah, I can absolutely look up some stuff.
Okay, good, because, like, all I really need to know is, like, what happens at the end of this mission? Do I just... You know, is it still a thing of, like, I can just go back and keep doing deliveries whenever I want, and then do the main quest whenever I feel like, or am I kind of locked in
Committed at that point.
Yeah, it's like, am I locked into the, main goal or journey now? Because I think after I get there, that's all of the regions.
Wait a minute. What the hell did I spend all my money on?
Oh, what the hell?
Wait, was it literally just those googly eye things?
It might have...
It might have just been the googly eye
Unless
things.
Victor
Oh my God.
gave you his lab and then charged you for it.
That'd be a dick move.
It kinda would. But that is pretty unpredictable of him. I mean, yeah, if he's going with the, you know, life is unpredictable, what's more proves that point more than saying, hey, I'm giving you my lab. I also automatically charged you, what would that be, like, $10,000?
Yeah. Okay, you guys are just kind of chilling. Well, Ash is getting a little low. Hope the drone does get on that. Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of stuff in reserve that I could sell, so... Not a big deal. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's an easy 10 grand.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is this drone doing? Yeah, just buzzing around. Alright, I was gonna talk about some of the games I was kind of expecting, wasn't I?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me just get this full and then I'll browse through my Steam wish list here. Okay, wish list. Okay, so there's After the Fall, although that's VR. Actually, I've got a lot of VR ones on here. Maybe I won't have those because I don't have that. Arc Raiders, that one kind of... It looks interesting. It's not out yet. Arcadian Rift, that one is being made by, I think, like one guy, and it looks quite interesting. What is this? Oh yeah, the Bionicle game, the Masks of Power. That one I'm kind of looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
What else have I got?
Yeah, wait, what were those ones? Like, what was the Rift one?
Arcadian Rift.
It's on... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just curious because I haven't heard of any of these games you're talking about.
Oh. Endless Dungeon, that was another one I was kind of keeping my eye on. GTFO, that one I really want to get at some point here.
Yeah, I always thought that one looked pretty cool. Of course, it kind of requires having people to play with.
Yeah.
And 2 might not necessarily cut it.
Yeah. Marauders, that one...
Yes.
That one I'm kind of unsure about. We'll have to see. I'm not going to buy it for a while, for sure, though.
I mean, I don't think it's technically out. I mean, it's in early access, yeah, but...
Yeah.
That one I actually... The reason I'm interested in that one, mainly, is because I checked it just today, actually, and, it looks like I might actually have the recommended stuff to, run it, shockingly enough.
Wait, GTFO?
No, I don't know about that. Marauders.
Oh, Marauders.
Yeah, like,
Marauders,
I can...
Okay.
It's got... It looks like I could run it.
Nice. Oh, and of course, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
Right.
Apparently the developers have not been killed, so that's nice, or drafted. Let's see. What are some of the other ones I've got? Someone brought up Valheim again. If it goes on like a really good sale, I might consider picking it up. I'm just not sure if I would.
Yeah,
play it enough.
That's another one. Like you said, same thing. I've looked at it. It's like, how much would I play that? I'm not sure how much content it really has in it.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Dark Tide. That one I'm really interested in. And then Zero Cybert, I think. It's basically. Do you remember those like Flash games? What was it called? That top-down like shooter one, like Endless War or something. They had made like 3 of them that just turned into like Tracer Hell and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Were there
imagine
really only
basic.
3? I thought there were more.
There might have been more. Okay, imagine that, but it's top-down pixel stalker.
Okay, I'm looking at it on here. That's... Yeah, I think I've seen this on a video, but I didn't actually watch it. It's interesting. I'm gonna check something quickly.
Alright. Alright, now we're making the money.
Okay, yeah, that was Endless War.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I was actually just checking. It's like, I've heard that, you know, a whole bunch of Flash games might have been, like, developers were putting putting them on Steam or something. I'm not sure if this one ever did, though.
Yeah. Different time in the internet, right?
Yep.
God, I probably killed like so many hours on like websites like what, like Addicting Games and like Mini Clip,
Nitrome.
Nitrome. God, so many.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of annoyed now, because I think I just realized that I'm pretty sure I had some games I was looking at, but I never put them on my wish list, and I can't remember what they were.
Are you following them, maybe?
Maybe. How do I see that? I never really figured that out.
It's, Discovery queue. It's in your Discovery queue. Just scroll down a bit.
I'm not actually seeing it here. Maybe it's in my store. Ah, followed games. There it is. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Blood Spear. Yeah, I didn't bother putting on my wish list because it's like barely a game. It's more just a proof of a concept for gameplay, really.
Oh, okay.
Like, it looks kind of Dark Souls-y. It's very beautiful looking. It looks like you've only got a spear as a weapon, and it's like you can throw it and stab it, and I don't know, it looks kind of cool. But like I said, it wasn't really a game the last time I saw anything about it. So I'm not sure if it's, how far it's gotten since then.
Yeah. It's always the thing, it's like, yeah, unfortunately some games just kind of, like, die in silence, unfortunately.
Yeah, why can't I... There we go. What is this game? Oh, right, I remember this. It's like a survival game. Looks kind of Soviet again. I mean, not Soviet, I think it's like, you know, kind of Cold War style survival game.
Oh, I'm trying to stand this lantern up so bad. Oh, no. I'm getting close. It's like... Oh, okay, that's too far. So, down a touch. Oh, no.
I think it's got like a bowl-shaped, or capsule-shaped, hitbox, so it kind of rolls onto its side.
Yeah, actually, it just occurred to me, they're probably meant to be in the enclosures, aren't they?
That is possible.
Here, guys. Oh, they look happy.
Hmm.
Why is there a random berry just sitting here?
Good question.
You guys have food, good. Okay, actually, I only need like another $500, and I can afford that next thing. Okay, well, I definitely have $500 just sitting here for sure.
I hate to say it, but some of these games that I've got on my wish list aren't actually that interesting, or you know, that I'm following really aren't that interesting. Kind of somewhat mediocre. Some of them look interesting, others like, eh. Maybe that looked a lot cooler at the time.
Maybe. Of course, our tastes and stuff do change, right?
Yeah.
But it's nice that I get like random chance of stuff being doubled.
Oh yeah. And one of those things I'm looking at here that was just recommended on the main page was Synthetic 2.
Oh,
which I kind of forgot they were making, and I guess it's in early
Yeah.
access at the moment, which... I don't know, it's like... It really... I kind of like the 3D graphics it has now, but it kind of... doesn't quite have the weird, very unique charm of the original game.
yeah, I know what you mean. We should maybe play that again on stream at some point. We still haven't beaten it.
Yeah, probably.
Although I am way out of practice, so...
You say that. That was what we said last time, and then we almost made it to the end.
That's a good point.
And then never made it there again. What the...
Alright, next level. Begin.
Yay!
Abysmal pump blueprint, okay. Nice. Oh, speaking of which, I have machines out there. Yes, I do. Let me go take care of that. I was like, what the hell just flew over me? It's so shadow. Yeah, I should really just move those things on my ranch. I think I've got enough room.
Yeah.
Give me the same items anyways. Oh, by the way, I can't remember if it was the same Bionicle game or not, because there's two different groups of people making different games.
Right.
Did you ever get around to seeing if you'd be able to stream that, like,
Oh, no.
early, that early demo?
No, I never really checked that.
Yeah. Maybe consider that at some point. Wait a minute, where are all the pink slimes?
Do they not come out at night?
Oh, there they are.
Okay, I was just saying, maybe they went extinct.
Yeah, so it's just got words like, wait a minute. Oh, strange diamond, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Those are very nice because I can use them for teleporting tech.
Nice.
Oh, I should probably unlock the blueprint for that new drill, which I'm probably not going to have the money for. I do have to unlock it, I think, right? Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, the Titan drill. Yeah, that's a little pricey, to be honest. I can fabricate a couple, though. Oh, wow, I'm almost out of radplorts.
Oh.
Crap, and I just sold a bunch of them. That's not good.
Whoops.
Alright.
Check my games for what I've got. That's another thing. I need to find something new to play on the stream, because I've, when no one else is available, I kind of just do my...
Yeah, you kind of just do whatever.
Yeah, which is fine, but I also kind of want to play a game again.
Yeah. Okay, why can't I... Oh, okay, I've already got too many trolls out in the world at the moment. Okay,
Like, there's some I'm not really sure about playing. Like, I do have Alan Wake, but I'm wondering if I should maybe wait until, like, Halloween or something to do that.
I didn't think it was really a horror game. I thought it was kind of more of just a...
No, it's kind of... I think it's kind of a horror. It's a little bit. Let's see... I've got the Surge. Actually, I think I still have that on my computer. Like, I haven't uninstalled it or anything.
Oh, okay.
Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I do have it still. That's an option, except I asked Xander about that, and he said it's actually pretty, it would probably take me about 15, like, streams to beat it, which is assuming that I'm good at the game, and the last time I played it, I was not. I might consider that one, though. It is actually a very fun game, and kind of unique in its combat.
Okay. Oh, wait, Let's just put a Titan Drill here. Oh yeah, that's a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, less chance of me having to replace him, I guess. Titan Drill, install. Okay, what about the apiary? I think I've still got... Yeah, I still have that going.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem I'm noticing with a lot of the games I have is that, I don't know, most of them aren't, like, things that I'd play alone, or the ones that I would probably wouldn't be great for streams.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a lot that I kind of prefer to do as, just videos.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a little difficult. Do I have anything out here? I can't remember. I feel like I probably should have some stuff out here. Though I can't put any drills. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't realize I had pumps on me. Oh, damn it. Wrong way. Try that again. Alright. Put a advanced pump here. And can I put anything there? I can't remember. No, I gotta go further down. I should definitely set up some stuff in Victor's place.
Yeah. You know something I was just looking at? This is the thing that kind of annoys me. Just as a general concept. Have you ever noticed that in a lot of things, they will show people, if they're holding a sword, they'll have it kind of like the tip pointing upwards?
Like, you mean like straight vertical?
Not exactly, but when they've got like their hands at their side, they've got like a full fist grip around their sword, and the edges and like the tip is pointing towards like kind of upwards.
Okay.
No one holds their sword like that. It's one of those things like you try holding a sword so that its whole length of its weight is facing upwards. It just doesn't work. You always have it pointed towards the ground, also just because that's safer. It's a bit hard to explain without visuals, but it's always been something that annoys me whenever I see it. Ruby did that a lot, I think, or I've seen that in games too. I think Dark Souls does that too a bit. But usually they've just got their sword horizontal or down more. But you know, it's just one of those things like, that's not how swords are held or how that works. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it does sound a little weird.
It's especially weird when you see like really high, not quality, but like, you know, it's one of those situations where you think like the well-paid or big game studios and that sort of stuff, they should kind of know better by that point, but it's, they still do that.
Wait, oh, you know, let's put that back in. Deal with that in a minute. I suppose so. Yeah, a lot of things you don't, really reference properly.
Yeah. Or just don't really fully understand the way... I don't know, I think, you know, that's one of those things that could very easily be solved by just saying, like, okay, hold a sword. Just hold a sword and see how you hold it, and I don't know, that's one of those things where I think, you know how when I was in college and at work as an animator, they endlessly rambled on about how, oh, you need to, you know, do your own, like, walk around and act out what you're going to be doing and all this stuff. It's like, I can kind of see that being a thing for people who don't really understand things like that or can't visualize it. But the problem is, that I always found with that is you'd think you're an artist. What do you mean you can't visualize this without actually doing it or seeing it in front of you? How do you function as an artist if you can't visualize things?
Oh, oh yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
You know, it's like, oh, I need to act this out because otherwise I can't think how it's supposed to be. And I'll admit, there are certain things. The only time I've ever have to do that is with certain poses or something like this is such a unique, weird one that you kind of have to really think about how you're doing this. But for, like, more basic things, it should be kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
And yeah, like, I can get that you want to do that for maybe some of the nuanced stuff, but that's, you know, not as important as just almost saying, like, you need to do this just to know what you're supposed to be doing at all.
Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go do some of Lucci's stuff here for a while.
Okay.
For what that is. Looks like there are chickens and cushions, so I'm
what?
certainly interested. Alright. Oh, wait. Well, you know, actually spawn camping these guys is actually very effective.
Probably start
Except now I'm not
running
ammo.
into you.
Wait, what the hell did I just do? Huh. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, I was just looking through my bookmarks again and found the Wikipedia page that I kind of want to make a video about at some point. The one that's just called List of Unusual Deaths.
You know, funny enough, some guys in our server. Remember that thing I said you about? I said I'm not 100% sure if it would happen that way, but I kind of feel like it would. The guy who basically wanted to breathe fire like Gene Simmons and decided, hey, you know what? I've got an oxyacetylene torch. Let me just turn on the gas side of it, inhale all the gas, and then hold a match to my mouth when I exhale. And
I'm surprised he got that far without just, like, asphyxiating or poisoning himself.
Yeah, me too, kind of, but it's like, okay. And if the story is to be believed, he completely exploded and almost killed another coworker with one of his ribs flying away from the explosion.
It's funny to think that there was another coworker there. Like, you just think, like, did someone look over there and just see him, like, huffing acetylene gas? It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah, I know. I don't know, it's like, could that happen? Maybe. I definitely know that, when I was doing welding, they said, like, okay, do not screw around with oxyacetylene. Like, if one of those tanks goes, it's basically taking, like, half the shop with it.
Great.
Yeah, it's really very, very explosive gas.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a few in here that I wrote down stuff about because I thought they were funny, but there's some that I probably wouldn't necessarily make into a video, but... And there is one here that I remember seeing and just kind of stood out to me as being kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
So this is in 564 BC.
Alright.
Actually, that's a funny thing. So many of these are Greeks who died in stupid ways.
Alright.
So this guy... Hitchion or something like that, was a Greek pancratist, basically a wrestler.
Okay.
Caused his own death during the Olympic finals. Held by his unidentified opponent in a stranglehold and unable to free himself, he kicked his opponent, causing him so much pain from a foot ankle injury that the opponent made a sign of defeat. So he kicked the guy somehow and injured his opponent, so I guess the opponent decided, alright, I surrender. The opponent made the sign of defeat to the umpires, but at the same time, I guess accidentally broke this guy's neck.
So wait.
So I'm guessing he just sort of like had his... So opponent had... I'm just gonna call him Airy, because I can't pronounce his name. Opponent is holding Airy in a headlock. Airy kicks him in some way. He, I don't know, I guess decides to give up, but accidentally breaks Airy's neck in the process. The funny part of that is, since the opponent had conceded defeat, Airy was proclaimed the victor posthumously.
So
he
what
won.
I'm gathering that. So what I'm gathering is when he had him like kind of in the headlock and he kicked him, even though his opponent said I'm done. While he had him in the headlock, maybe when he kicked him, the guy jerked his neck in such a manner that...
I don't know, like, there's so little detail on this. It's like, I don't quite know what position they would have been in that he accidentally broke his neck while trying to surrender. Oh,
yeah.
hang on, here's a... So according to... So his fatal fight was described by the geographer, Pausanias, and by Philostratus the Younger. According to them, or to Pausanias, or when he was contending for the Wild Olive with the last remaining competitor, whoever he was. I love that. It's like, they don't even, like, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to who his competitor was. Probably no one important, even though he murdered this guy. The latter got a grip first and held Arhakion. That's a different spelling. Arhakion, hugging him with his legs. And at the same time, he squeezed his neck with his hands. Arhakion dislocated his opponent's toe, but expired owing to suffocation. But he who suffocated Arhakion was forced to give in at the same time because of the pain in his toe. The Aliens crowned and proclaimed victor to the corpse of Arhakion.
What the hell?
I love that phrasing, just they gave it to his corpse.
Oh my god. History has some weird stuff in it.
Yep. That was just one of these.
Alright, read another. I find these kind of interesting. Someone is calling me. What do you want? Hey Bob. Want more chickens? Of course you want more chickens.
I like how we went from pretending to be a person to just now screaming incoherently. Okay, so this guy, 475 BC, Heraclitus of Ephesus, according to one account given by... Wait a minute, is this the Diogenes? No, this is a different Diogenes. So according to one account, the Greek philosopher Heraclitus was said to have been devoured by dogs after smearing himself with cow manure in an attempt to cure dropsy.
What?
So the biggest thing is, like, so he smears himself with cow shit in order to cure a disease. Somehow that leads to him getting devoured by dogs. I don't know, I'm not sure how
I don't really know what to say to that.
How do those events correlate?
Yeah.
Homie, damn, look at his main...
Wait, hold on. Which one was, what's the name? Diogenes?
Yeah, it's not the
Well, was
Diogenes
he-
you're thinking of.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember which one was he the guy who, like, lived in the pot for a while?
Yes, the crazy guy.
Okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
guy who was literally
Wait, is this this is the same guy who, flexed on Plato with the, featherless biped thing, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Diogenes the Cynic. Who is an
Yeah, yeah.
absolute psycho. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the one that loved pissing off Plato at every chance he got.
I would argue Plato deserved it, but...
Plato was an idiot. Anyways. Yeah, he criticized Plato, disputed his interpretations of Socrates, and sabotaged his lectures. Sometimes distracting listeners by bringing food and eating during the discussions.
Oh, God.
Diogenes was also noted for having mocked Alexander the Great, both in public and to his face, when he visited Corinth. And somehow got away with it just because he gave so little shit about it. I guess they just thought,
Oh, what was that guy, like some jester who, really pissed off the king with a joke, and, the king decided to, let the jester choose his own method of execution, and the smartass jester said, "Oh, my execution is death by old age." And the king, just stunned, I think, like, let him go.
But I mean, you kind of would, wouldn't you? It's just like,
Yeah, like, you
All
can't
right,
recover
then.
from that. Like,
Fine.
you...
you bitch, alright, fine, you get out of my sight. Yeah, and I just looked up Jester in the list to see if anything came up. And I got... The only one that had it, or the first one that came up, was Martin of Aragon. Martin of Aragon died from a combination...
That name sounds familiar, actually.
died from a combination of indigestion and uncontrollable laughing. Okay, according to tradition, Martin was suffering from indigestion on account of eating an entire goose when his favorite jester Bora entered the kingdom's bedroom, or the king's bedroom. When Martin asked Bora where he had been, the jester replied, out on the next vineyard where I saw a young deer hanging by his tail from a tree, as if someone had punished him for stealing figs. This joke caused the king to die from laughter.
What?
Alright, I don't know, I guess 13th century or 15th century humor was not quite up to our modern standards.
I'd have to read that again.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me either.
Okay. Alright, that's all dealt with. I still have stuff in the moss blanket. I'll probably have to do some farm maintenance in a little bit here.
Oh, this one's kind of funny. Hans Steininger. In 1567, a burgomaster, which is some kind of head of state or something,
Okay.
died when he broke his neck by tripping over his own beard. The beard, which was 4.5 feet long at the time, was usually kept rolled up in a leather pouch. Impressive beard.
Yeah. That's pretty amusing, actually.
Yeah, just rip out your own beard and then break your neck.
Oh my god.
Wait. Alan Pinkerton, why does that name sound familiar?
Good question.
Something about the American Civil War. Oh, detective.
Okay, hold on.
Pinkerton first
Okay, I
became,
think something's coming back. Keep going.
in detective work, around Dundee looking for trees to make barrel staves when he came across a band of counterfeiters. Let's just read his summary. So, a Scottish-American Cooper, don't know what that is, abolitionist, detective, and spy, best known for creating the Pinkerton National Detective Agency. Oh wait, do they still exist? Ah, they
Maybe.
still exist.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't say that they've disbanded or anything. In the United States, and his claim to have foiled the plot of 1861 to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln. Well, you may really just delete it. During the Civil War. So, how did he die here? Tripped on the pavement and severely bit his tongue, which became infected with gangrene.
Yikes.
Alright. Oh, I like this one. It just says unknown male. Around 8:30 p.m., a shower... Oh yes, this one! This is hilarious. This one I might put in a video. Unknown male, 1888, August 22nd. At around 8:30 p.m., a shower of meteorites fell like rain on the village of something Iraq. It's got a lot of syllables. Then part of the Ottoman Empire. One man died and another was paralyzed. The man's death is considered the only credible case of death by meteorite.
Huh.
Yep. Alright, that's fun.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, you won't be forgotten, I guess.
Yeah, but no one knows who you were. Just some random.
Yeah, some random dude.
Some random
I wonder...
Iraqi just gets creamed by a meteor.
What was that? Oh, that TV show.
Oh, the toilet one. Where
No,
just
not the
gets
toilet. Not the toilet.
From a satellite or something.
No,
or space station?
no, the satellite. Some satellite like comes and like hits some poor guy.
Oh, the northern one, right?
Yeah,
It was like some northern town. Hang on, I can probably find
Anyone
that.
chat? Do you know what I'm talking about? And they had to like, especially modify the coffin because the satellite kind of fused with him, and there was just a bunch of antennas sticking out of the coffin.
I think. Hang on.
Oh, what was that called?
Northern Exposure.
Northern Exposure.
I've never actually seen the show. I've only heard of it. Yeah, hang on. Let's look at more of these. You know, again, one of those things I find funny that I'm sure no one would be surprised about. About like 90% of the people, probably 99% of the people on this list are all men. No surprise there.
Yeah, okay. That's not really. That's not really super surprising. Oh wait, I've got a flashlight. I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like on, off. It doesn't do much.
Crap flashlight.
I've actually just kind of been wondering. I don't exactly know where I am. I'm trying to find some stone hens because I've got like none at my place. Oh, wait, I hear plucking. I think that's above me. That's just a tabby.
This sounds like an... Hang on. This sounds like an exceptionally Scottish way to die.
Oh, alright.
Thomas Urquhart or something, Scottish aristocrat, is said to have died laughing upon hearing that Charles II had taken the throne. I don't really know much about Charles II, but that sounds like something a Scottish person would laugh at. It just... who is he? Was King of Scotland and the King of England. Scotland and Ireland. I don't know, I'm not familiar enough with British history to know which king is which.
Okay. How do I get out here? God. There's like kind of a weird way you gotta do it. Oh right, you gotta jump up like here in front to get stuck on all the geometry.
Okay, here's another fun one. Francois Vittel, oh, what the fuck is that word? Majordomo. A person who speaks, makes arrangements, and takes charge of things. Typically the highest person in the household or staff, so kind of sounds like the head servant sort of thing.
Okay.
Of Prince Louis II. Was responsible for a banquet for 2,000 people hosted in honor of King Louis... Oh no, XIV. Is that the 14th?
XIV, yeah, 14th, I think.
So he was in charge of a 2,000 person banquet hosted in honor of Louis XIV at the Chateau de Chantilly, where he died. According to a letter by this person, Vittel was so distraught about the lateness of the seafood delivery and about other mishaps that he committed suicide with his sword, and his body was discovered when someone came to tell him of the arrival of the fish. That is very unfortunate.
Oh.
Something a little bit annoying. Yeah. I can hear you laughing from the room above me, but I think it's too loud that for some reason the Discord just cuts it off.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how you can resolve that, but it doesn't matter. Oh, what the fuck? Jean-Baptiste Lully, a French composer, died of a gangrenous abscess after accidentally piercing his foot with a staff while he was vigorously conducting a Christian hymn of some kind. It was customary at the time to conduct by banging the staff on the floor. So I guess that's why he stabbed himself in the foot. He refused to have his leg amputated so he could still dance. And then died of infection.
Well,
that didn't go quite as planned.
He'd rather die early being able to dance than spend a lifetime of not dancing, I guess. Which is kind of respectable, I suppose, to a degree.
I feel like if you got it early enough, you could have just lost the foot or something. Could have had a peg. That was... yeah, anyways, okay, here's one that's unknown in 1903. An unnamed person was beaten to death with a Bible during a healing ceremony gone wrong in Honolulu, Hawaii. He was being treated for malaria when his family summoned a kahuna who decided he was possessed by devils and tried to exorcise the demons. The kahuna was charged with manslaughter.
Alrighty then.
How do you beat someone to death with a Bible? How big was this Bible?
Obviously not the pocket ones. I mean, well, if it was, that's even more impressive, but...
Yeah. Let's see, we're up in the 70s now. We got cosmonauts. That's pretty typical. Okay, here's an interesting one. In 1974, Basil Brown, whoever that is, 48, a health food advocate from somewhere in England, died from liver damage after consuming 7 million units of vitamin A and around 10 US gallons of carrot juice over 10 days.
Oh my god!
Turning his skin bright yellow. My god. What is that called again? What's the yellow one that makes you jaundice, right? So he got super jaundice.
No, jaundice is when your liver fails, so...
Yeah, he died from liver damage.
Oh, liver... Oh, okay.
After consuming
Sorry,
70 million units of vitamin A and 10 gallons of carrot juice. Jesus. That is a lot of,
Yeah,
that's a lot of damage.
Wow. Yeah, no kidding. That's... pretty insane, actually.
Oh, cool. This guy's got a unique one.
Alright.
Robert Williams, in 1979, a worker at a Ford plant became the first person known to be killed by a robot when a factory robot's arm struck him in the head.
Ow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So you got someone who was the first to be killed by a meteor, or only person to be killed by a meteor, and the guy who was the first to be killed by a robot.
Huh. By the way, I've decided I'm going to go treasure hunting for a bit.
Okay.
No, nothing there. Already found one. I'm actually missing a lot in this area. Like, I'm missing 8. Although, I have a theory on that. I think it's because it's the early area, and I didn't have the codes to unlock them early on.
Probably, yeah. And this one's just kind of weird. So, a guy, Boris Sagal, a Ukrainian-American film director, died while shooting the TV miniseries World War III in Portland, Oregon, after he walked into the tail rotor blades of a helicopter and was partially decapitated. He died 5 hours later at a hospital in Portland. How do you get partially decapitated by a helicopter and then die 5 hours after the fact? Ooh.
Oh, here's one. Don't really know. Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
But that's again, like, how do you accidentally walk into a tail rotor?
So, like, it was like the Indiana Jones thing.
I guess so, but, you know, he at least had the excuse if he was in the middle of a fist fight. How do you walk into a tail rotor?
Yeah, I do not know. That is... Was he deaf, by chance?
I don't know. He was,
Oh, wait a minute. I think I see a pod over there. Okay, hold on. Where's that? That is... right by my farm.
I don't suppose you've got a zoom, do you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Think you can make it to that rock in the ocean?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I see another one right there.
Huh.
No, there's no way I can make that. Okay, I'll have to remember that one. Yeah, nothing up here currently.
Oh, he,
Yeah, that's definitely a treasure pod up there.
Okay, so apparently he exited the helicopter and I guess walked the wrong way? And just walked right into it?
What the hell?
I don't know, that's a bit absurd.
Huh, alright. Yay, another treasure pod. Anything cool? Coral. Oh, hello.
Oh no. Okay, this is always one of those things I love. When they don't actually show a picture of the person who died, but instead a diagram.
Oh no!
You know that that's gonna be an interesting one. So, Trollus Helvik, a Norwegian diver, was explosively dismembered in a diving bell accident.
Oh,
Holy shit.
sorry, explosively what?
Dismembered. 3 other divers, Edwin Arthur Coward, British, 35-year-old, Roy P. Lucas, British, 38, and Bjorn Diver Bergerson, Norwegian, 29, and dive tender William Cramond were also killed. Cramond opened the clamp before Helvik could close the chamber door. Oh! The 9-atmosphere air pressure explosively decompressed, instantly forcing Helvik's body apart through a 60-centimeter diameter opening.
Oh, so hold on. So they pressurized the bell while it was on the surface, and then he accidentally opened it while it was under pressure. Is that what happened?
Hang on. Fragmenting it into numerous pieces. The others were severely injured. Okay, so I think so. I don't know. It does look like I think they just pressurized something and didn't seal it properly, and it just all that pressure instantly went into the either got shot out into the open or into the compartment. It's hard to say.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Yeah, scuba diving, not a thing I would ever consider doing, I don't think.
No.
Well, I'm back on the farm, and it was a treasure pond.
Nice.
Haha.
I should check to make sure nothing's happened in the stream. No, everything seems to be running.
Nice. Okay, well that's 4 down already. Sure you guys have some water while I'm here. Guess I'll just drop this stuff in the refinery. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any, like, weird accidents I've heard about in the trades of people dying.
Here's one that's kind of interesting. Gilbert Tinoso in 2001 died in California after the spare wheel from an oncoming cement truck in the opposite stretch of the freeway broke loose and struck the cab of his Toyota.
That is actually a lot more common than you think.
I know, I've seen the video.
People,
it's like them just go embedding themselves in the car.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Make sure your wheels are fastened down properly.
Well, also the thing that always kind of frightens me is like, those are generally, for cement trucks, those would be very high grade bolts. The fact that they would just shear off like that is... Or actually, you know, I'm assuming they're shearing off. It could be the actual tire, I suppose. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, the tire would probably...
Hang on a second.
Would that shear off before the bolts?
Hang on a second.
Huh.
Unknown man and woman. An unnamed woman from Gatineau, Canada, 25, and an unnamed 40-year-old man from Ottawa were killed in an accident on a rural Quebec road when a flying bear collided with their SUV. The 200-kilogram black bear was sent airborne by a car in front of the SUV after it had stepped into the path of traffic on Highway 148. The bear passed through the windshield, hitting the driver and the passenger sitting behind her before passing through the rear window. The driver's boyfriend was in the front passenger seat and received injuries to his upper body, which are described as not life-threatening. The bear also died.
No kidding! What the heck? My... Oh, we have a really messed up sense of humor. Okay, that one has to go in the video.
Yeah, that definitely will. God, just a launching a bear off another. I love that thing's expression. Little ornament.
Yeah, that's probably what the bear looked like.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, like, see, this is the bear. Right before it gets hit. And then there's also... Actually, hold on 1 sec. And, boom, those are the passengers. This is what the bear sees. Oh my god.
Oh,
Is this a dead end? Am I just screwed here?
kind of looks like it.
Yeah, okay.
And this is a... I wonder if this is one of the first ones of someone to be murdered by a dog. So, James Campbell in 2013 left his van to open a gate. His dog stepped on the van's gas pedal and ran him over. That's a unique one. Why are so many of these from Canada? I'm noticing that.
Huh.
Hang on, wait a minute, this one, Elisa Lamb. Oh, this one!
Oh crap! Oh no!
Well, yeah, the weird one that no one knows what happened here. A woman was missing for several weeks before being found dead in a large water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel in
Oh,
Los
yes,
Angeles.
this
Yeah,
one.
the one
Okay.
with like the really weird elevator video?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grant that one, that was a really weird one.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go, guys. That should hold you for a while. Got so many these in surplus. I might as well give them to the pink slimes, I think.
Yeah, okay. Oh god. Again, one that not showing the person, but is showing some absurd looking water slide.
Oh no!
Caleb Schwab, was decapitated when he was ejected from his raft on...
Wait, is this the Disney one?
No, this is somewhere in, Kansas City Water Park. A 168-foot tall water slide. It doesn't say what he was, decapitated on.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Why am I going this way? I'm slowly losing my mind today.
Oh no. So, an unknown man, an unknown 54-year-old man in Massachusetts, died after eating a bag and a half of black licorice every day for a few weeks.
Oh,
which
no.
which caused such low potassium levels in his body that his heart stopped.
Good God.
Licorice contains... Oh god, that's a lot of weird letters. Glycyrrhizinic acid, which along with its metabolite glycyrrhetinic acid interferes with the body's potassium levels by mimicking the hormone aldosterone, resulting in excessive excretion of the nutrient in cases of overconsumption, a condition referred to as pseudo-hyperaldosteronism.
Alright.
Interesting.
Oh. Okay, we got a little...
They're
Oh, that's why you're out of food.
Oh, they're angry.
Yeah, they're angry. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll take care of you in a sec. And also, all my drones are out of water. Great. Probably quicker to go this way to get water, to be honest.
Oh my god, this one is great. So, Paravat Galaberia, 70, from somewhere in India, bit a snake after the snake had bitten him. Both he and the snake died. Alright, interesting.
Well, there's karma for the snake, I guess.
Interesting course of action he took.
Hmm. Got any other interesting Canadian ones?
I'm not noticing too many.
You know, I just had an interesting idea.
Hmm?
I wonder if I could use Victor's area to grow food. Probably know exactly what he would have in mind using it for, but...
No. I was just thinking, actually, it might be good for the quantum slimes. It's not like they can really go anywhere, right?
That's actually a very good point.
Assuming they don't teleport outside.
Yeah, I just see him underwater, right?
Yeah.
Alright, right, fruit. Fruit. That's what we need.
Let's look up, Canada. Okay. Okay, this one's just kind of amusing. So, Benjamin Taylor A. Bell in 1904, while taking his habitual shortcut to the Canadian Mining Review offices through an adjacent store, Canadian journalist Benjamin Taylor A. Bell walked through the wrong door in the store and fell 10 feet down an elevator shaft.
Nice.
How do you act? I mean, I guess that was, 1904. That might have just been a normal-looking door like any other that just happened to be to an elevator.
Oh, that's great. I told you, I can't remember if I told on stream, though, the, foreman and the, plywood incident.
I think you might have. I mean, I know which one you're talking about, I just can't remember if you said it on stream.
Oh, screw it, I'll tell it again. So, this was, when I was doing a course on, safety and what you should do, and what the proper procedures are for covering a hole in a floor. So, the main thing is, like, oh shit! There is a... What in the world? There was a tar in there.
How'd that happen?
I have no idea. Yeah, these guys look all concerned now.
They all look traumatized.
Yeah, what the heck was that about? Anyways, so yeah. Plywood, when covering a hole, is supposed to be secured and, most importantly, labeled. So, this piece of plywood that was covering, like, a decent-sized hole, I think about, like, probably 2 feet by 2 feet. This worker decides, okay, well, I shouldn't leave this open, so I'll put some plywood over it. Does not secure it, does not label it, and just leaves. And, the foreman comes along and is angry. It's like, God, like, these damn guys are just leaving bloody plywood all around here. So he picks it up with, like, he gets his fingers under it, and he starts walking forward while tipping it upwards to, like, lean against a wall or something. And, just absolutely disappears through the hole. And falls, I think, about 3 stories and breaks both his legs and his hip. So yeah, secure label your plywood if you're covering a hole.
That's one of those things where it's really hard to tell who is at fault here. It's like, yes, we should.
Also, the worker, absolutely.
Yes,
100% the worker.
Definitely should have, marked it for what it was. But also, who just raises up a board like that?
Well, a lot of people would, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty common thing to do. You just clean up. You don't really think about it. Okay, you guys are really upset for some reason. Oh, and you're throwing your stuff all over the place. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's full. No, wait, no it isn't.
So, hang on, I just found another interesting thing. So, this guy, Adelier, I think, a Brazilian Catholic priest and skydiver, undertook a cluster balloon flight, which is where they're basically doing the thing that the guy did in Up, where you just get a whole bunch of balloons and tie yourselves to them.
Okay.
Very safe. He took a flight on April 20th, 2008. The intention was to break the previous endurance record for ballooning, and to raise funds for charity. However, contact was lost partway through. The lower part of his body was found floating in the sea 11 weeks later.
What the hell?
What?
Hold on, when was this?
2008, what happened to the rest of him?
Did he not have a GPS on him?
I don't know, they've got him...
Maybe I'm putting a little too much faith in people who are willing to tie themselves... Like, this is one where they just have the launcher with the balloons, right?
I don't know if he necessarily had a launcher.
Are they holding the rope?
I don't know, hang on. Let's see... So after taking off in a chair attached to 1,000 balloons... Okay, so it wasn't a chair. Carly reached an altitude of 6,000 meters before losing contact...
That's actually really high, holy shit.
Before losing contact with authorities. Pieces of balloon were later reported floating in the sea off the coast. Jesus. Carly's flight equipment included a parachute, helmet, waterproof coveralls, GPS device, mobile phone, satellite phone, flotation device, chair, aluminum thermal flight suit.
Okay, so this guy wasn't unprepared. He sounds very prepared.
And at least 5 days of food and drinking water. How big was this chair? His training for the stunt included jungle survival and mountain climbing courses, but apparently did not include instructions on the use of the GPS navigation device.
Oh, no.
Jesus. On April 20th, the priest lost contact with the military police. occurred. The priest's last contact with the military police occurred during the night, when he was about 16 miles from the island of Camboritus, off the coast of São Francisco do Sul, in Santa Catarina, Brazil. Don't know where that is. The priest called from his phone to request help determining his coordinates and to ask them to contact the authorities. 2 days after the flight, a Pina SC Fire Department commander, familiar with the situation, put the missing priest's chances of being alive at 80%. The Brazilian Navy called off the ocean search on April 29th, saying chances of finding Carly alive in the ocean were very remote. On July 4th, 2008... Hang on. That's like... Well, based on the time, that's like 2 months later. The lower half of a human body was found floating on the ocean surface by an offshore oil rig support vessel about 100 kilometers from Macau, I guess. After the remains were initially identified from the clothing as belonging to Carly, DNS confirmed they were his on July 29th, 2008. After a comparison was made with DNA samples from Carly's brother. What the hell? So he just floated off on his balloons, disappeared for 2 months, and then half of him was found by an oil rig.
Wild. Wild stuff.
That is a surreal one.
Yeah, that really is. Huh.
Okay, anything else particular?
I find the timing of it actually the most fascinating, to be honest.
Yeah, like 2 months later?
Yeah.
Oh no, hang on. 1961? This has a whole bunch of names. So it opens with during the testing of an experimental nuclear reactor design. It's like, I think we're about to read the Demon Core. 2 soldiers...
Are we one-upping the Demon Core here?
Maybe. 2 soldiers and a sailor were killed. But their deaths were not due to radiation poisoning. While trying to bring the reactor online, Army Specialist John A. Burns was supposed to pull a control rod partway out by hand, but he pulled the rod further than intended. The reactor instantly went critical, which flash boiled the water around the reactor. The force of the steam expanding lifted the entire reactor into the air about 2 meters, or almost 3 meters, in what was described as a water hammer-like effect. Many components were thrown out of the top, one of which impaled Navy electrician Matei Richard Legg, lifted him from a catwalk and penetrated the ceiling, leaving him dangling. Holy shit! Well, the reactor was airborne.
Why was the reactor not attached to the ground? That's what I'm curious about.
That's never a thing you want to hear. While the reactor was airborne, the radioactive steam escaped, spraying the room. The steam was so hot that Burns instantly died by severe burns. Army Specialist Richard Leroy McKinsley suffered a head wound, from which he died later that day. The steam left the bodies of all 3 men radioactive, so they were buried in lead coffins.
God damn.
Officials feared that moving them would risk spreading contamination along public roadways, so a graveyard was established in the desert only 5 kilometers from the 0.5 kilometers from the explosion. The graveyard is still monitored by the Environmental Protection Agency. The 3 remain the only human beings killed by a reactor explosion in the United States. Jesus Christ.
That's
insane.
up. Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What? Okay, is there a picture of the reactor? I'm trying to understand why this thing wasn't bolted to the ground. That's the part I'm having the most trouble with.
There's pictures of the building, but there's not really anything that's showing, like, the inside or what exactly transpired. Like, that's one that I need a diagram for.
Yeah, like, I need a whole, like, frame by frame of what happened when. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I'm not really getting...
Just the fact that the new reactor not only was used... Not only... Wait, what the hell?
What is happening? Ghosts?
Okay.
The fuck was that?
Wait, no, it's these guys doing something.
Interesting.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Like, the fact that they were moving the control rods by hand. And sort of, when was this?
1961.
Okay, that's a little more believable. I was just thinking, though, it's like... Those things need to be so precise that so that the reactors don't melt down.
Yeah, and it's just like, I
and
just
you are
lifted
moving
up.
them by hand? It's like, that's... Oh my god, that's beyond insane to me that they even consider doing that. No, like, not even a hand crank or anything. It's like, no, just pull it out.
Yeah, and this is a weird one. Thomas Mantell, in 1948, the pilot of a P-51 Mustang fighter plane, crashed while in pursuit of an unidentified flying object near the town of Franklin, Kentucky, thus becoming the first person known to have died as a result of a UFO sighting.
Huh.
Officially, the object remains unidentified, though the most likely explanation is that it was a US Navy Skyhook balloon. Which I'm not entirely sure I believe. I imagine that would be pretty stationary.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh dear. Oh no. I don't know if this guy's Canadian, but the image associated with it, his name is Bobby Leach. And the photo is entitled Bobby Leach and His Barrel After His Perilous Trip Over Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay, I thought the name sounded slightly familiar. It's like...
Oh, and that was
wait
from
a minute.
1911, whereas he died in 1926, so... An American stunt performer died after a botched amputation of his infected leg, which he had broken after slipping on an orange peel. That is not where I thought this was going. He had gone over Niagara Falls in a barrel 15 times years earlier. And you die from an orange peel.
That is...
That's hilarious.
That is so disappointing for that type of life. Like, you hope you go out in a pretty memorable... Well, I suppose he made the list, so it is memorable, but...
That's very memorable.
Now we're gonna need more carrots in here soon. Well, I definitely think the slimes like the lantern because they are just playing with it like crazy.
Sure seems that way. Okay, this is another surreal one. So Thornton Jones in 1924, a lawyer in Bangor, Gwynedd, Wales, woke up to find that he had his throat slit. Motioning to a paper and pencil, because I guess there was someone there who he could just write this down for, he wrote, "I dreamt that I had done it. I awoke to find it true, and died 80 minutes later."
Ooh, spooky.
He had done it himself while unconscious. An inquest at Bangor delivered a verdict of suicide while temporarily insane.
How do we know, like,
I mean, he
whoever
motioned
was there with him didn't do
He
it?
motioned to paper and pencil, so it was like, clearly someone was there.
And how this person was not the prime suspect.
Yeah, that could have... I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, huh, is this his handwriting, or is this,
Yeah.
is this someone else's? Yeah. Oh yeah, the victims of the Great Molasses Flood. That's one. 21 people were killed and 150 injured in the Great Molasses Flood when a large tank of molasses burst in Boston's North End.
Great Molasses Flood, yep. First memory... Was that one of the deadliest port accident? No, wait. No, it had to be... Deadliest port accident probably would have been the... What was it, the Halifax explosion?
Yes.
Or... Yeah. I think... Does that still hold the record? I'm not sure.
Probably. It was a...
It, like, basically annihilated the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, imagine just going about your day, and suddenly you just see a fireball, and then the building in front of you just gets vaporized, and you die in all the debris.
Yeah. It's like, that was like the first nuking before nukes were a thing, almost.
Yeah. That was like in, what, the 20s or the 30s?
That was during World War I, wasn't it? That's why it was full of munitions.
Wait, I thought it was filled with fertilizer.
Wait, was it?
I know, I thought it was fertilizer. Okay, hold on, look that up.
Oh, the Mont Blanc laden with high explosives.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 1917.
1917, okay.
Hang on, there's another one here that's... So, in 1904, a 19-year-old duck hunter, John Mortensen of New Zealand, died in drowned in about 6 inches of water. Apparently having fallen while having a seizure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, but so, like, drowned in 6 inches of water. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, like, terrible timing.
Oh, and then there was the London beer flood.
London beer flood. Okay, I haven't heard of that one, actually.
Okay, so in October 1814, at something Horseshoe Brewery, a 22-foot-tall wooden vat of fermenting porter burst, causing chain reactions and destroyed several large beer barrels. The beer subsequently flooded the nearby slum and killed 8 people. Several people also subsequently died from alcohol poisoning as a result of vaporizing liquor.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, that's... I didn't know you could die from alcohol vapor, though I guess that makes kind of perfect sense. By the way, how have you been doing with things? I've not been paying attention.
Things are okay. I'm just looking for more treasure right now.
Do you have any more here? How many have you found?
I need 5 more.
Okay, let's...
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've been down here, actually. Where the hell is this? Oh, it just pops me out here. Okay, what's the point of that, though?
Who knows?
Like, no treasure or anything?
Oh, I've
That's
heard
very
of this
weird,
guy.
actually.
So, Tycho Brahe, in 1601, contracted a bladder and kidney ailment after attending a banquet in Prague, and died 11 days later. According to Kepler's first-hand account, I don't know who Kepler is. Wait, is that the space guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, the astronomer.
What? Oh, okay.
So Kepler was there apparently. Brahe had refused to leave the banquet table to relieve himself because it would have been a breach of etiquette. After he had returned home, he was no longer able to urinate, except eventually in very small quantities and with excruciating pain. Though initially ascribed to a kidney stone, later still potential mercury poisoning, modern analysis indicates Brahe's death resulted from a fatal case of uremia caused by an inflamed prostate.
Alright then.
So he held it in for so long that he poisoned himself with pee. How unfortunate.
Yeah, okay. Huh. That's a weird one.
God, the number of people who have died laughing is weird. So here's another one. In 1556, the influential Italian author and libertine Pietro Arentino was said to have died of suffocation from laughing too much at an obscene joke during a meal in Venice. Another version states that he fell from his chair from too much laughter, fracturing his skull.
Huh. Wait a minute.
What? Do they show up on the map?
No, I'm just wondering what...
What, that weird little dock thing?
Yeah, hold on. Go back and check that out.
Oh, the dancing plague.
Oh yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah, several people died of either heart attack, stroke, or exhaustion during the dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg, in the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah. What's that? That was considered like kind of one of the first cases of like, what's the term? Mass hysteria, right?
Yeah,
Or...
I think so.
Okay, wait, no.
Wait, hang on, what the hell is real tennis?
Hold on. There's an entire place back there.
Wait, what? Have you never been?
I don't think I've been there. Hold on. I can get up. Okay, so now... Okay, I'm here. But it just loops back around. And apparently, like, over the edge here... Okay, hold on. Let me wait for my pack to recharge.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Let me... Aha! Oh wait, no, I've been over here. Damn it. Here I was thinking I was being so clever.
Okay, so this is one of those things where I just read the end of it first and saw, like, something about a game of real...
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Huh.
Well...
That's awkward.
Okay, apparently it wasn't a dead end then.
So I heard the thing about real tennis, which I'm still not entirely sure how it differs from normal tennis. But then I read the rest of it. Charles the... 8th, I think that is? VIII.
Yeah.
Okay, Charles VIII of France died as a result of striking his head on the lintel of a door. while on his way to watch a game of real tennis. What is a lintel? Oh, he bashed his head on the top part of the door frame.
Ah.
Dumbass. I mean, just like he sees like real like tennis at the bottom of it. It's like, oh good, did this guy just get like bashed in the skull with a tennis ball or something? Nope, he caved his head in on a door frame.
All right then.
Oh, this is a great one. George Plantagenet, first Duke of Clarence, was allegedly executed by drowning in a barrel of Malmsey wine. Apparently his own choice once he accepted he was to be killed. So apparently that's sort of like the thing you were saying earlier. It's like, I was like, okay, I guess I'm to be executed and I need to choose the manner of my death. Drowning in alcohol, please. What a stupid way to die.
Yeah. What? Huh.
Okay, this is just a... This sounds like some kind of Looney Tunes ass execution.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
Please tell me the anti-air cannon one is on here.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Al-Mustasim, the last Abbasid Caliph of Baghdad, was executed by his Mongol captors by being rolled up in a rug and then trampled by horses.
Alright.
What a bizarre manner of execution. Just like, oh yeah, roll him up in a rug and trample him. Perfect. What? That's absurd.
Yeah, that's a weird one, alright. Alright, where are those last 4 pods?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the other one. Oh wait, no, this is Byzantine Emperor. They drop like flies. Basil the First. Basil's belt was entangled between antlers of a deer during a hunt. I don't know what exactly he was doing in this hunt to be entangled, to get his belt stuck on antlers. But after that, the animal subsequently dragged the Emperor for 16 miles through the woods.
What the hell?
Because of this accident, Basil contracted fever, and he died shortly afterwards. I'm assuming fever means something different than what we know as fever. Having a temperature above normal range. No, that's actually exactly what it is. He died of the fever after a deer dragged him through the forest.
If he'll die of fever, it's actually fairly common.
Huh. Oh, well, that's a... Hang on. Ragnar Lodbrok, or Lodbrok. Is that the guy from the Vikings series?
Yeah, I think different last name.
Ah. Well, Ragnar, either way. A semi-legendary Viking leader whose exploits are narrated in Ragnar's Saga. Maybe
it is the same guy.
A 13th century Icelandic saga is said to have been captured by Aela of Northumbria, who had him executed by throwing him into a pit of snakes. Which I guess he just happened to have with him at the time.
Huh. Alright. Weird.
Oh, here's the best one. Valentinian the First. You know which one.
That name sounds slightly familiar.
The Roman Emperor Valentinian the First suffered a stroke, which was provoked by yelling at foreign envoys in anger. Germans.
Oh, wait, what was the guy's name again?
Valentinian the First.
Yes, okay.
Great. Hilarious. Just dying from yelling at the Germans. And we got Tiberius too. How did he die? Died in Misenum at the age of 78, according to Tacitus. The emperor appeared to have died and Caligula, who was at Tiberius' villa, was being congratulated on his succession to the empire. When news arrived that the emperor had revived and was recovering his faculties. Wait a minute. So hang on. Tiberius dies at 78. Caligula's celebrating because, yay, I'm the emperor now. Tiberius comes back to life, recovers, and those who had moments before recognized Caligula as Augustus, I guess emperor, fled in fear of the emperor's wrath, while Macro, a prefect of the Praetorian Guard, took advantage of the chaos to have Tiberius smothered with his own bedcloths, definitively killing him.
Yeah, that sounds like Praetorian Guard, alright.
Just like he comes back to life and the Praetorian's like, not on my watch. It may be my job to protect the
What is the Praetorians' kill count for emperors? It's gotta be pretty darn high.
Hang on. Let's look that up. How many emperors were killed by the Praetorian Guard? Ironically, the Praetorian Guard, a unit of Imperial Roman army charged with protecting Roman emperors, murdered 13 of them.
13? My god. Oh, who was the guy who finally recognized who had, basic pattern recognition and had them all killed?
I can't find that right now. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, good, but you have good pattern recognition.
Okay, this keeps happening.
Yeah.
Man, how many Roman emperors were there?
Oh, there were probably like over 50, I would imagine.
70. So 13 out of 70 emperors were killed by their own royal guards.
Huh. So, sorry, you said 13?
Yes.
Huh. Alright.
Oh, I'll go with one last one since we're nearing the end of the stream. So
okay.
I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this. I think like Qin Shi Huang or something, the first emperor of China, whose artifacts and treasures include the Terracotta Army, died after ingesting several pills of mercury, in the belief that it would grant him eternal life.
Irony.
I'm not entirely sure what this belief was based on, just I'm gonna try drinking mercury and hope for the best. I love the absurdity of some of those things. Like, you're really not even gonna get, like, a peasant or one of your servants or people to try it first.
Of course not, then they become immortal.
Yes, true, but then you have to kill them, but,
Actually, that's such a stupid thing, though, I just realized as well, I'll become immortal, yeah, and how do you test that? You wait around.
That is a good point. It's like, alright, I guess feeling immortal feels like not being immortal, so I guess I'll still be emperor in a couple hundred years, maybe? Let's hope so. Yeah, it's kind of flawed logic.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Especially since I'm not sure if it ever specifies, like, okay, you're supposed to be immortal. Does that mean you'll live forever, or nothing can kill you? Because if you can still be killed, that's a little bit of a problem then, isn't it?
I'd say so. Oh, okay, I think I see one up there.
Because then you can't exactly just say, hey, stab me. See if I survive. This is like, that's not what this is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Are you gonna...
Oh,
Are you really?
Yep.
Alright, well, this is
For...
probably how the stream's gonna end. Oh.
Oh! Oh!
I'm not sure this is the way you're supposed to be doing this, but okay.
And I already got this one. Damn.
I cannot believe that. How do you get down?
Let's go safe route.
Okay, well, we're in the last, like, 5 minutes of the stream. Anything you want to do before that we finish?
Not particularly, to be honest. I'm still just kind of looking around for treasure.
How many are left in this area?
In this area, I need 5. We might have to look up a map next time.
Yeah.
Especially in the dry reef, because it's like, I'm pretty sure I looked almost everywhere, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what exactly is left in this game? Like, you still need to get a few... Hang on, what level are you at with this? Level 23, okay.
Yeah, actually... Yeah, I'll go back to the farm here, hold on. Or the ranch.
What's the club called? 7Z, there it is.
7Z.
Already looked it up, I guess. Okay, so you're at level 23. It goes up to 28.
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, diamond. Nice.
Hmm.
Very nice. Can't believe it, like, just literally sitting right there.
Yeah. Okay, so you still need to do that. Get the, thing all the way done. How accurate is this? That is a tiny-ass map. There's nothing that can be gleaned from that. Oh, there we go. Now it's bigger. Okay, so yeah, I have found a map of all of them. So we can, check that next time.
Okay.
And then I guess... Oh, right, there's ones in the desert, too.
Yeah, those I'm really low on.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. They're all just all the way along. And then
Okay,
you just need
slime
to...
census is consistent, so that's good.
Good. And then I guess the last thing is just, like, get to the end point with everyone else's... helping them?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because Mochi's the only other place you can go to.
No, actually, I've got, Ogden, I think his name is.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I gotta do stuff for him as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would like to get this pretty nicely wrapped up, because I wouldn't mind starting, Slime Rancher 2 soon.
Yeah, I get that.
So I am currently 23.
Okay, so you've got 5 more levels to get through.
Oh, 5 more, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I really love... I like her puffy color on the jacket.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like a elongated marshmallow.
Yeah, it does. Alright. Let's see, I don't think there's really anything else that needs to be done. Everything's pretty well taken care of.
Oh,
should we try cloning some chickens right at the end just for the hell
Sure,
of it?
let's do some gambling right at the last bit.
Alright. So,
how many chickens are you going to gamble?
I need to find some chains first. Hello, chickens. Oh, hey, stole my chicken. Okay, Alright, we've got 5 chickens.
Okay, what's the stopping... What's the stopping point? Double your chickens?
Yeah, let's try double. 1 down.
Hey.
Okay. So
Hey,
we're back.
Broke even.
Yep. Okay, +1.
Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yay. Oh god.
Oh boy, we're down. We're getting down a little bad here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're at half.
Okay, God, this thing is just like SCP, like chicken shredder.
Oh no. Exclusively shreds chickens.
Come on. Okay, we're...
Oh
Nope.
no. Oh Jesus. Oh god.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh my god, we're not even at half.
It's just shredding them.
Oh no. No.
Oh, last one! Okay,
Hey, we're still
there
in
is a
it.
chance. There is a chance. Don't let me down. Yes, okay, we're still going.
Jesus Christ.
I think we could... Our best hope is breaking even at this point. Or not.
Oh god.
And they're all gone.
Oh shit. Hey. All right. Well.
Oh wow, that was just an absolute slaughter. So yeah, we sacrificed chickens to the void, so that's check that off the list.
Don't worry. Every chicken we sacrifice is one extra day that the void will not consume the universe.
Yep, that is correct.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well. All right. That was not a whole lot happened, I guess. It was just kind of mostly taking care of things and getting a bunch of blueprint. What are you doing? Yeah. And oh, hey, look, it's the same time of morning I usually get up at.
Hey.
Yeah, fun.
It's only
Anyways,
about 2 hours off from the time I usually go to sleep at.
Yeah, we both have our issues.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, I guess next stream I'll try to keep the farm tasks short. Try to work on treasure hunting and reputation.
Okay.
That's what we'll try to do.
And I guess just
under reputation, for Muchi, put set timer for... Yeah, just put it in brackets, like, set timer for reset, I guess. Because, yeah. So that way I'm not just waiting around or going back before too late.
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm assuming you'll know it when you read it.
Yeah.
I just put set timer for mochi reset.
Yeah, I should know what that means.
I sure hope you do, because I don't.
Glass Desert, that is gonna be a hard treasure hunting spot.
I mean, it's actually, from the map I saw, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like, there's a whole bunch all the way along straight up to the end.
And there's all those weird tunnels.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
actually, I just realized. I wonder if the way the next game is going to begin is by going through the portal at the end of the Glass Desert to your new place.
No, I think Beatrice gets there on a boat, but...
Oh. Alright then.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it for now.
Yeah, that's the plan for next time. Who knows if we'll actually stick to it or not.
Hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll start shutting down now. Okay, well, Sorry?
Yeah, I was just gonna say thanks everyone for watching and sticking around for all the weird slime shenanigans and stuff.
And all the various bizarre deaths.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
And if you enjoyed, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Hope to see you next time, and until then, good night.
Well, good night.
Good night.